It's not every day you get to meet such beautiful people as Yamaya Marbella and her beautiful daughter JQ here on the show. They are actually very typical of Marbella, but much more so. When you look at these beautiful women, you might think, oh God, I could never look like that. And no, we could probably never look like that. But Yemaya does have an amazing gift, and that's teaching others how to make the best of everything we actually do have. Right, Yemaya?
Well, thank you. And I must say a prosperous new year to you and the show and you in Marbella land and around the world. But yes, I do. I thought that, you know, all of us have the essence of creating our own identity. And it's all about what you feel about yourself that is projected from the inside out. So color, of course, exemplifies everything that stands for a statement. And if you are that type of person, then if you love color, and if you don't, you can try and look like you. You don't have to look like us, but you can look like you.
JQ, sweetie, how old are you, darling?
I am 18.
And you've been studying in Marbella for a few years, right?
Yes, for a few years. Yeah, I've been studying. Yeah.
What's it like having such an extravagant and emblematic mother as yours? I mean, you both look so fantastic. Having a mother who is like also like a life coach, really, for taking out everyone's own beauty.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely inspiring. It's inspiring every day waking up, going to her room, and she's extravagant with what she's wearing, and it inspires me to actually go to my closet and be like, okay, let me try something a little bit different, and you know, be really out there, colorful. So it's inspiring. I love it.
And I think that's amazing because your age group is typically, it's a very difficult age from no longer a kid going into adulthood, and it's a very kind of self-conscious time. Your friends, how do they handle this transition?
Oh, that is fabulous. Oh, yes, let her answer.
Wow. That's a good question. I am actually unsure. I don't know. I'm actually caught up in that question.
Let me refresh the memory. Yes, let me refresh the memory. She's had several occasions where, I mean, because she does sports, of course, and she's had occasions where I'm like, okay, well, they're used to her having her hair all wrapped up. You people in TV land have not seen this woman's mane. It's like so huge and big, and she's all dressed, and then when they see her in another, when we're going out or some type of party, they're like, what? I didn't even notice that was you. Wait a minute. They're completely, they're switching. They're like, okay, but you know what? You have a style. One of your friends, of course, some of them are athletes as well.
Yes.
And one of her friends actually told her, she was like, you know what? I can't pinpoint your style because you have so much style and so much flair. You remember telling me this. She was like, they're like, whoa, how can you have all this style and so much flair? And they're all about the same age, about 18 to like 25. So it was really, for me, to hear that response of her being able to still be who she is, still be smart and intelligent, love sports, but she can change it up. She can say, okay, I can go to the gym today and look like this, but be your best you can be. I thought it was absolutely amazing and fun too, because it's kind of a reflection of how I was when I was younger, except
it is.
They kind of caught me a little child string being alien, and why was I wearing those type of things? So I think it was good. That was one of the, oh my God.
But the nice thing is that because being a teen, it's the age of lack of self-confidence. So I'm sure for your friends to have you learning from mom and daring be yourself is a great example.
Yes, it definitely is. Like a lot of, actually, I just remember right now, a lot of people, my friends are like, oh, it's so nice being your friend because like you really are out of the box and really out there, and it inspires me to like really be out of the box as well and just love it and love myself.
It's a lot of pressure. I remember years when even going to school here, there was a lot of pressure for the young ladies because they became my daughters, for them to always look sexy. And sexy, most people confuse sex appeal with you have to have a short dress
bare skin.
Hello. Exactly. Why do you have to show all of your body? Exactly. Sexy is a state of mind. It's intelligence. It's awareness of who you are, how you look, what makes you feel good. So to watch these young ladies evolve now is absolutely, I mean, it's really been nice to see some of her girlfriends who have left and come back and see them and just go, wow, look at my daughters. Yay. I have a whole bunch of daughters, by the way. Hi, babies.
Well, that's so nice. And it's really nice knowing that in our community, there's someone who may look very untangible, but it's so much the opposite. You're so feet on the ground, you're so mother, friend, business person, and that takes us to, you've obviously been a model. You design clothes. Is this one of your creations?
Yes, this is from the Black Rose collection, which, by the way, I will be viewing or actually showing the second part of the Black Rose collection this year. So that's good. And as
We want to be there.
Okay. Yes. Hello. You better be there, and you too, Marbella land. Hello. But also to motivate and inspire women, to empower women. So seminars and things of that sort. And we have to kind of, we got to dress Nicole up in some of this Black Rose, don't y'all think?
Well, I have to say the collection, I've seen it. We actually did a program last summer and saw it, but I love it because they are elegant clothes, but at the same time they make you feel very feminine. And
They're
yet
wearable.
Exactly.
They're wearable. You don't have to be in 5-inch heels to say, okay, this is sexy or this is strong, this is confident. It's all about the projection, your color, knowing who you are, and representing that.
And the nice thing is that Yamaya, as part of the things that she does consultations on this, and you actually do courses, create your own identity, which again is not trying to emulate someone else. It's finding what are your strengths, what makes you feel comfortable.
Exactly. Your strengths, your weaknesses, identifying your weaknesses. Most people find a weakness to be something that should be bad, or they look at it in that connotation. I don't. I've had to use my weaknesses and use the strengths that I had to empower myself to get better, to be better. And that, again, that all starts from the inside out. All of this is great, but if I didn't have a self-confidence within myself, then the projection of what I'm wearing would not be so firm and solid. And I believe every woman should have that across the board. It's just that real.
Yeah, and the thing is, being in Marbella, you get to see many women dressed up, but very few, let's say, dressed up like Yamaya. But even if they're not, to have the confidence you do, people look at you, people stare at you. How does it feel?
Well,
I know you're a model and you kind of used to it.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's something that, this is why it must start from the inside out, because being tall, 6'1", hello, and then you have the nerve to put on heels, of course you're going to get attention. But at one time I was looking at it very much like, why can't I wear heels like the rest of the women? But the depth is, people do look at you. People are going to look at you no matter what. They have eyes to see. So a woman must feel confident in what she has first before you go outside, because the whole world is a stage. Life is a stage. When you get up in the morning, hello, the first person you're representing is yourself. The first person you're performing for is yourself when you look in the mirror. So if you can perform and hold firm to who you are, then you can go outside and deal with it. But it does sometimes get a bit much. There's no way you can cover this up. I'm sorry. Even if I don't wear loud red, I'm still tall. Somebody is going to look at you. So you have to be that self-assured within yourself. And then we can play with all this.
Well, she plays with it beautifully. Jake, you have to ask, in the sense of the benefit of growing up knowing that you're expressing yourself as opposed to emulating others, which seems to be the trend in your age group.
Yeah. Yes, it is a whole lot. People want to just follow these, big celebrities and things like that. And the creating your own identity has really helped me create my own identity and be like, oh, this is me. I don't want to be anyone else. And then just pursue that in life. And it's really great. It's really great with that. Mm-hmm.
So apart from launching the second half of the Black and Rose collection, what are the plans you got for this year, sweetie?
Oh my God, we actually have a couple things underway. There's some private parties we're doing in the Golden Princess.
Right, because you have a place that you can actually stay in, rent for the day for events.
As well, we're doing some weddings. So we have weddings as well as we have some private pool parties. And it's going to be nice, some corporate events. So we're doing that alongside of our day-to-day type of operation of creating our own identity. Hello. This is a day-to-day process, people.
Well, you know something, it is. Life is a day-to-day process. And you need to take it every day. Yamaya, JQ, thank you for joining us. I know you'll be seeing more of them. I know JQ's very keen to get more involved with United Nationalities. And I'm very keen to get the lovely lady here more involved in helping our youngsters create their own identity, as well as us old fogies. But I think you guys have to be the priority. Let them grow up happy and healthy.
They're the next generation. I believe that if we have a good seed, you have a good seed, you have strong character, strong voice projection, you are a dominant force. Hello. So if you can plant that into other seeds and other, which I would call children, youth, people, and plant it in other people, that grows and produces a harvest. So the next generation, I mean, that is also something that keeps me going, because I know that, hey, I may not be having a good day today, but I have to continue to fight because there's someone paying attention to me. So what am I giving off right now? What am I giving? I'm giving it my all.
Be a good example, or just move out the limelight. Thank you, girls.
Thank you.